Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all feeling today? I hope everything is going well. I hope you slept wonderfully. I hope all the things just happening amazing for you. But I just want to talk about this morning on transit. I'm sorry. Cut. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Transit Talk, and I'm your host, Onika McLean. And I want to talk about the congressional hearings with Pam Bondi yesterday. I just want to say, Pam Bondi, if you can commit any crime that you're going to commit, you should do it with Pam Bondi, because Pam Bondi is the definition of ride or die. When I tell you, that girl was like, I don't give a damn what's happening. You ask her a question, she said your breath stink. You ask her another question, you got a double chin. You ask her another question, you know your husband was cheating. You'll be like, them Congress people was like, had all the things. Boy, they had all the theatrics, which it's all just a damn. It's all an act. It's so funny. It's so crazy how you go to a show or something, and then you realize that the actors are bad. No pun intended, bad actors. You realize the bad actors are bad, and you're like, oh my God, this whole time, this has been a sham. The only thing that's real is I got to pay these goddamn taxes. That's crazy. So that's Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi was like, I don't give a damn. I answer what I want to answer. I said, wow, you can tell they prepped the crap out of Pam Bondi. And Pam Bondi is like Yanti for white people. Like, that's how she did it. It was like Yanti. You know, if you don't know Yanti, that's Tia Camp. When she called people and cuss you out, Pam Bondi was cursing all the congressional people out. Like, it was nothing that you could really say. She couldn't really get Jasmine Crockett, because the way Jasmine had her stuff situated, she can only say yes or no, and then she kind of like came for it, but she still didn't really do it. And Jasmine, you should have been like a little bit, like just up a little bit. You know those clips was going to go viral, girl. Like, you didn't even have no lashes on. But anyway, focus. So yeah, I was just looking. I said, wow, that's when she let the beast out. I said, damn, she don't give a good goddamn. Oliver North. I come from a time when the first congressional hearing that I saw was Oliver North. And Oliver North, he was the head of security. Some damn thing he was doing, but he was doing something that he had no business doing. And you know what he said? Every time they asked him a question about the things that he was doing, I don't recall. I don't recall. Pam, you should have got you one statement and said, I don't, like, you couldn't say I don't remember, but you said, I'm still working on obtaining that information. We're still working on obtaining that information. We're not sure, but we're working on obtaining that information. So that you can't say yay or nay. Like, you got to be in the middle. Pam, you got to be in the middle. You was going hard. I don't even understand why you was going so hard. Like, just be like in the middle. Just be like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember. Let me see. I got to check with my assistant. That's what I say when I'm trying to do something and I don't really want to do it. I be like, I'm going to check with my assistant. I ain't got no assistant. I'm my own assistant. But that's what you should do, Pam. Say you got. Pam Bondi was going hard. I was like, damn, just say you don't remember. Just say you don't remember. One of the congressmen said, hey, Piggly Widow, that's what I'm gonna call the president. Piggly Widow name came in so more times in those files than Jesus' name was in the Bible. Well, first of all, it was more pages. It was more pages than the Bible for the damn files. It was more pages in the Bible. So, like, it was like triple, 10x the pages. So, what we talking about? Of course, all I want to say is, wow. I come from a time in East New York, Brooklyn. I remember when they started dropping those RICO charges. Because first, like, when people were selling in the street, like, you was getting like little tap on the back, a 1 to 3. People was getting a 1 to 3. See, I come from a time that people was getting a 1 to 3, a 2 to 6, a 3 to 9. You know what I'm saying? They was getting a little bit, and then they ran that time concurrent. He be home in 3. You know what I'm saying? Like how Puffy is about to be home in 3, right? But now this is a different time of situation. When they put all those football numbers, once they put that mass incarceration and they put all the football numbers, all them people start telling on each other. Then it was like, wait a minute, let me just say something. So Pam could be a ride or die, because they like in like 86 before shit got crazy. That was Pam like 80. What's up, baby? Good morning. Right? Pam was like 86. So it's like, people could just like, play in the government's face. But just say you don't recall, Pam. Just be like, you don't recall. I don't remember. I'm working on it. I'm trying to find that information. I'm just trying to find the information now. I'm trying to find the information now. That's what you should do, Pam. Just be like, I'm trying to find the information. I'm trying to find the information. I'm trying to find. I'll get back to you. Is there a way I can get back to you? Is there a part 2? Is there any way you can come back? Can I send you these depositions? Like, can you just send me letters of interrogatories, and I can just chime in my answers like that? Could we do it like that? Like, there's rules to asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Open-ended questions, closed questions, leading questions. There's different kind of questions that you can ask. And all I'm saying, Pam, is, what you said? Yeah, Pam is loyal. When I say Pam is loyal, but the other piece is, how is they supposed to be loyal? You want them to be loyal to the Constitution? The Constitution be amended. You know what I'm saying? It got to be the straight thing. So if I was her, I would have, wow. Pam was like, they was like, hey, was he in the files? And Pam was like, your breath stink. Don't talk to me like that. Who the hell? Pam Bondi at that congressional hearings was like this guy I used to date, and I caught him cheating. And then I was like, oh, was you cheating? I see your name. You was calling. I see it right here. He was like, first of all, why was you in my phone? You'll be like, wait a minute. Now they're turning the questions back on you. You're like, because the phone had dropped, and then it just opened up, and then the Holy Spirit had said to me that I should like look at it. It wasn't even me, it was God. And now you mad at him, and he mad at you, and now you crying. Like, that's what happened. And I just feel like watching it was too much, because it's just triggering. It's triggering. What are we gonna do? It's too many things that's happening all at the same time, which makes me say, what's up with the stock market? Like, because it's got to be the money. It's like, I remember watching this thing, Indecent Proposal, or The Devil's Advocate. The whole time the devil be like, boom, 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 making all these damn things going on, and you looking like this. And that's what the devil do in your life. You be like, oh my God, what's happening? But if you just look straight, all the things around you, I don't know how this became religious. I'm sorry, but it's true. If you look straight and focus, all the things around you kind of settle down, because they look like what they are, distractions. And that's all this is, distractions. Ain't nobody getting no answers. They sitting up there for hours and hours. They sitting up there having all these theatrics. His name was in more than the Bible, and Jesus in the Bible. And here, victims, stand up. Whoa, that was crazy. Victims, survivors. I wouldn't have done that. But anyway, that's because the government's playing in your face. There's no end to that. There's no, like, come on, that's wild. But theatrics of America, keep focused, guys, keep focused. So this is my transit talk, where I just come over here and tell you one information about the news, and then I turn it into a little bit of gospel, because that's what we need at this time. Y'all gotta pray. Y'all gotta pray, because the other piece is the enemy, the people that's doing all the crazy stuff. You ain't never got to tell them to get up and do the thing that you supposed to do that's in their heart, because whatever's in their heart, they're gonna keep on doing it. And people that are not bad or good, people that's not bad, they need to start doing what they're supposed to do. It's time to pray. It's time to get on our knees. It's time to fast. I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm not talking about this religion. I'm not talking about that religion. What I am talking about is your spiritual practices need to be better, because it's good and evil in this world. It's good and evil in this world, and it got to be more good. It got to be more good. That's it. See y'all later.